Hi guys, Crystal Lemore Lucier here, also known as your home sweet home 519 Realtor, Crystal Lemore, and this is Realtor Life, a fun and entertaining look at life in the trenches as a real estate professional in Ontario or entrepreneur. And we're doing the 30-day Realtor Life challenge. Today is day 16, which means we're into the second half of our challenge, and it's amazing. So, congratulations for making it this far. As the second day in a row, I'm doing the video right after my walk. So rosy cheek Crystal, and I hope your cheeks are rosy listening too. But they probably aren't because you haven't found out what the podcast is yet. Okay, so day 16. Again, we're using Brianna Wiest, the pivot year, 365 days to become the person you truly want to be. Spoiler alert, the person you truly want to be, it's you. We just have to get you to your most authentic, wonderful self. Okay, day 16. You may fear the quiet times in your life when your soul goes through a winter. However, it's often those same times when the most profound and human work of all is being completed. Be still, do nothing. It is both the quiet and the noise that writes the symphony, the blank canvas and the paint that makes the picture, the rest and the movement that gives you the wisdom, insight, and clarity to press forward more boldly than ever before. So when we talk about, like, Brian Buffini talks about the road to success, and people think it's like this, but really it's like all swirly up and down all over the place. Um, and it really is, things come in levels. Like I actually track my life in levels. So every birthday is like getting to a new level, which is exciting. But I kind of call it the fog between. That's what I have referred to it. When we are growing and evolving, it can be like every time, like we're always changing. And I did a course in my MBA about change management. And the cool part about that is that we have to let go of the level before or the thing before or whatever it is. And we always think like, well, I'm growing and it's amazing. So why would I ever have a problem with that? But we have to mourn the loss of something. Even if it's something that we've outgrown, you have to take time to mourn that loss. And fun fact, if you don't take the time, your body will make you take the time. Like your life will make you take the time. Robert Frost has a cool quote, and it's like, the one thing I've learned about life, it goes on. So we're always moving forward. There's going to be times when you're in the quiet contemplative stage where you're kind of figuring it out. And then there's going to be the times when you're like celebrating and growing or mourning and dealing with stuff. So that was day 16. Now, today's podcast was really cool. The link is below, as always. But this was a Mel Robbins podcast, and it's called You Are a Badass. Unlock Your Most Authentic Self in 4 Proven Steps. So, this is where Mel actually interviewed a woman named Ritu and Ritu Bhasin. Um, and this woman sounds so cool. She talks about kind of anchoring her authenticity. And so there might be doubt and uncertainty and judgment and all this stuff like around you, but if you lock into who you are, it's very powerful. And even to the point that um, she really addresses our kind of fit in culture. And no one wants to fit in, but we all want to belong. And she talks about the difference for that. So it's a really, really great podcast. Mel Robbins, as always, so good. And it's nice. I find like I like hearing what Mel has to say, but when she's interviewing these really cool people, I find you learn more about her, but you also learn more about other people. And Ritu is a Canadian. Um, yeah, just so good. So good. So have a listen. And when you listen, you'll realize I think I'm saying her name right. Um, she actually has a very helpful video to pronounce it properly. So I think I did. But even something like that, having your name spelled or written properly, or having your order right, like these are all things where you're saying I matter. And if someone is trying to do that for you, it's a big deal. And there really is a divided line between people that get super offended if you spell their name wrong, like super offended, or the people that are like, it's fine. But I feel like there's a middle there because the it's fine people, eh, like it's not fine. Like it's not the end of the world, but it's not fine. And the people that are super offended, like, why are you really offended? Um, my name is consistently spelled wrong. Sometimes it's spelled wrong, like to the point that I'm like, how is it the same name? Like I'm Krystal, but I've had a lot of CRYs, a lot of crystals like CRI or KRI or CHRY. Like there's whatever it is. I don't think it's intentional. I always giggle if they spell my name with a C because they actually had to type a K to write my email, but I digress. This is day 16. Get outside if you can. The hand warmers again. I actually got to the point at the end of today's walk where my hands were overheating. I know it's happening. Okay. So have a great day, guys. We'll see you tomorrow on day 17, but day 16, enjoy the podcast and please share it with a friend.